Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. How are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, Daily Crumb, hope you along your way today. Well, we hope so. Anyway, hey, hey. Uh, Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of day this is for you, and welcome to the Daily Crumb with me, Winky Baby Jackie Quay, your friendly, free ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman. Also, Christiana Chris superstar, all this beautiful divine being right here, and welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. How goes it with you? Hey! It is Thursday, a Thursday, a therapy Thursdays, a thankful Thursdays. It's a snowing and blowing Thursdays. We got lots of snow. It wasn't snowing much yesterday, but it started to come out at night. And it's still snowing, so there I could see grass in my backyard. Now it's all covered up again. I could see the roofs, my neighbors' roofs, and now you can barely tell. It's like can't even see where the roof ends and the sky begins. It's all just there's like a line of the east troughs, and then it's like white. Oh, there's a little piece of darkness up there. Anyways, here we go. Okay, I'm hot and I'm cold. I'm hot and I'm cold. I'm hot and I'm cold. Oh, cause I'm getting pretty old. Swinging. Woke up in tears this morning. It just, whoosh. And I believe it was that, just before that weekend, I'm talking to my sunshine Seth, and he said, I'm never coming back. You know, it's just a dream, but then it's, I haven't seen my Elvis since December 2017. So, and that's okay. It's part of grief, and this is where here we go. Here's a testament here. I'm somebody that is holding joy and sorrows all at the same time, and have been, I think, pretty much my whole life. I think pretty much my whole life. And so here we go. I can feel the joy. Look, at I can laugh even in the midst of tears and those the deepest the deepest sorrows. That's okay. I allow myself to feel them too. Like I don't just hide behind that. I allow myself. I was wailing this morning and even wiping tears just before I got into the Mrs. Potts because things were falling over and the things didn't work and the technology stuff. So they got me like, oh my goodness. Shut down my computer. I'm like, I can't get past this screen. That's let me past that screen. It's all right. It's all right. I'm a people person, not a techie person. Okay, I don't mind this stuff. I can, you know, can connect us, but I think more than anything, it disconnects us from those ones right next to us, right? From those ones right in our vicinity, but it connects us to people around the world. So it's a beautiful thing, there's everything has its, you know, it's how we use it, what we do with it. Right or no? How's that grow for you? How's that grow for you? Let's see what the reflection is today. And I'm going to be late for Ava's Mrs. Potts. Ava, I'm coming, Ava. I'm coming. But I just wanted to get this in there. So it's like going on to 11 pretty soon. Oh yeah, and then this thing falls over. I usually have it on the back of the couch like this. Right? It sits back here. And then the cat got up there, she's in heat, rubbing all over everything. My pussy is really annoying me. So, but then it was on the couch like that. So it fell open to this page, June 1st, 2024. Oh, I hear movement. My girl's up. She going to be mad at me? All right, she's not mad at me. She yanked a tooth out yesterday and the tooth fairy didn't come. She was very rude to me at bedtime, so I told her tooth fairy probably wouldn't come because she was very disrespectful towards her mama. Their father has even blown that up, giving them $20 to $40 a tooth. What the F? WTF? What a setup for our girl and myself. I want to tell her the truth, except it's still part of her innocence to believe in the tooth fairy. He's already stolen so much of all their innocence and their childhood memories with their mama and the strong bond and connection we had. He can never change the fact that I am in their DNA. They grew in my womb. I will always be a true home for them wherever I am, whenever they need me. Going to move the backyard? Oh, mow. Going to mow the backyard and take pics and set up a sniff spot, an Airbnb for doggies, renting out my backyard to canines and their owners. The owners need to pick up after their dogs. It says could earn up to 3,000 a month. That'd be a side job. That would be pretty passive income and would help make connections for our little jewel too. Maybe. Ariana loves the idea. So that was just a little section. There was a section later on that day, that evening, or whatever. So that's just like 2024. Oh, that's going on 2 years ago now because we're in 2026 now, aren't we? I didn't get that sniff spot. I'm going. I tried. I didn't know. I put pictures up there. I did go out there. I did take pictures. I did all that. I did get it set up. Actually, you see in my descriptions, you'll see my little sniff spot link. But nothing came of that. I don't promote it or anything like that. All right. Okay, that's class tomorrow. Whew. Thought I was missing something else here. So it's 11. Let's get on with this. Let's get on with it. 7:33. 7:34. I got there. Okay, here we go. If you aren't good at loving yourself, you have a difficult time loving anyone, since you'll resent the time and energy you give another person that you aren't even given to yourself. Barbara Angelis. Reflect on a challenging relationship in your life. Reflect on a challenging relationship. What did it teach you about yourself? Give thanks for these lessons. They have made you stronger. 53. That makes an 8. Infinitely. Do we reflect on those? That's a challenging relationship. Sometimes the most challenging relationship, though, isn't the one we have with others, is that one we have with ourselves, the one we have with our source, whatever that is for you. Sometimes that's the most challenging relationship. What does that teach you about yourself? And in those relationships, the reflections or projections or whatever that is, what have we learned about ourselves through all of our relationships, family relationships, intimate relationships, friend relationships, acquaintance relationships? What have you learned about yourself in those interactions in relating with people, other people in the world? What have you learned about yourself in relating with other human beings? Oh no. How's that grow for you? How's that grow for you? Hey, okay, and the Path and Totem going along with that. Path and Totem going along with that. Wow. Thanks for letting me read that. Not like you had a choice, but thank you. That felt better getting that out and getting this done. This is parts of my therapy too, right? This is my personal whatever, because sometimes that's what therapy is just hearing it out loud. Just hearing it out loud. Sometimes it just needs to hit the air and go, oh, okay, now I'm understanding. This is what my little inside's trying to alert me to, or whatever that is. So we've got two paths and totems because that path and totem wanted to come out together right there. So we're looking at that. We get that stamina. We can grow the distance when we're being ourselves, right? We see instead of what has this done to me? What have I learned through this? How have I grown through this? How can I grow from this? What lessons could I extract from this? I don't know. What is that? Have you looked at your relationships as lessons? instead of, a personal thing, whatever, right? And we can cleanse off all those things where we took that personally. I don't know. What is that for you? What is that for you? And the top one on that one is that Swan. Grace and ease, please. We work best under pressure, but how about with grace and ease, please? 3 to 3, that's a 33. Right? And Swan will gracefully bite your ass if you come into its territory because Swan does have that boundaries. And are we trying to fit in somewhere? Are we trying to be a swan and we're really a beautiful duck? I don't want to say ugly duckling, right? Or are we that beautiful swanling, and we're trying to be a duckling? And so the other ones are judging us because, hey, we don't look the same as them or whatever that is. I don't know. What is that? I'll say it to you, beautiful beings. And what is that relationship with yourself? I taught you about yourself. That's the truth is protection, being you. That's another three. 3 to 3 to 3. That's self-expression, right? Nobody gonna know you if you don't show you. And you ain't gonna show the real you if you don't really know the real you. Right? We were talking about that in Mrs. Potts, the things that we pick up, characteristics and things like that. I did. I've said that before. I wanted to mirror my mother. And now I'm realizing what has come from me personally. Who am I? Aside from Sue's daughter, aside from being a mother, aside from, the Joker, the whatever that is. Who am I? Who did God make me to be? I don't know. What's that for you? What's that for you? I'm gonna find that out for me. Okay, that's between me and my creator, whatever that is. And we do those deep introspections, those deep inside. Okay, my goal was to have this relation, whatever. Did you have goals and you have plans for your relationships and a plan for somebody else, or you wanted to fit them in, or you were going to train that person? Oh yeah, I can train that one, whatever that is. I don't know. What is that for you? Look at that. And what did that teach you about yourself? Did you go into the relationships with expectations? Did you go into relationships thinking that you could change them in some way? Or if it was just this and right? I don't know. What is that for you? In friendships and whatever. Oh no, what's that for you? And that intentions. What did you intend when you got into these relationships? Oh, potential miracle, the key to unlocking your destiny and your creative abilities. What is that? We need a totem out in the middle there. What totem gonna be that? Okay, what totem? What totem with that? This one. We've been talking about the magic that came up the other day, too, right? Cleansing that out. It's amplifying the magic that miracles of who you are, who you be. And it's helping you to unlocking the potential miracles, right? About to meet unlimited potential miracle, the key to your own creative abilities, right? What did we lock up? What did we shut down in relationships, right? Because parts of ourselves weren't accepted right from childhood up. What did we do? And there's nothing wrong with that child inside, that inner child, because they did what they thought was safe. But now, can we have them feel safe with us that they can fully express themselves? I don't know. Let's remember we're adults too. We want to make the child feel safe, but the inner child, don't drive the bus, okay? We don't let the inner child drive the bus, but we be that safe adult to that child. Say, I'm listening now. You're safe with me now, and help that child now grow up feeling nurtured and loved, right? And we keep that playful heart, right? But we don't become a child. We are a bunch of children walking around in adult bodies. Okay, we still need to maintain being adults. All right? We can have playful fun and swing on swings and do some spinning or whatever, but we don't want to let the inner child drive the bus, okay? We don't want the little inner child to have full control because children don't know what they're doing. They need the safe adults to help guide them. So we don't let our inner child just go wild and crazy, okay? That guidance. When children feel loved and they have boundaries and that guidance, they feel safer to explore further, right? The safer they feel, the more boundaries and guidance that they have, and not to restrict them, right? The rod, redirection, or discipline, whatever that is, when we're consistent in that, those children will actually flourish. But they need to have those boundaries, and then we can grow and expand, right? Like the seed, you just Right? It needs it. You need to plant that little hole and it needs to go in that little hole and it needs to be, so it is in a confined space, but that's where it can grow at, right? Those little eggs. We start those little eggs, but we grow and expand from that. But there's always those little boundaries, those guidelines to grow in, and that helps us to flourish even more, you know? But of course, extremes in everything. But what is it that you needed? What is that little inside you need to unlock that magic in you, to see everything with curiosity, right? To look at these relations. What did I learn about me through this? And stop the shame and blame and whatnot, what have you. It's just having that understanding about yourself and who you are, what you've accepted, what you won't accept anymore, where you had boundaries. Maybe the boundaries kept you locked in, so you had to line up on those. Oh no. What's that for you, beautiful beings? What's the truth of who you are? You're you're a child of the Heavenly Father and Earthly Mother, right? Here we are. I don't know what's that for you. What is that for you, beautiful beings? Okay, I better get to Mrs. Potts if she's still there. Hopefully somebody else jumped in too. Bigs heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out. No, that's you. I'm so glad that you're here on this earth walk. And I'm so glad that you choose to stay every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. And make this another wonderful, blessed day. Love you all. Mwah! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, see, I turned this a little bit, and I thought it was a little bit closer, but I don't know. We'll see how this grow. I'll move this up here. It gets stuck in the ridges of my original hardwood flooring. Just a little slat. Okay, anyways, here we go. I've got this backwards. All right, that's okay. And I'm a little bit cold. I've got a chill now. Okay. Put that on. I could have just stopped at first, right? But no, I gotta get the jacket on. Right, because if I'm shaking, maybe it'll just make. Well, what else, man? What else, man? Okay, what else? All right, here we go. One of those days. That's okay. That's okay. There. No, pause or stop. We're gonna stop. Here we go. Ah, I can't reach that way. Oh. It's a beautiful morning. Ooh. I gotta figure out which hands to use. My body just not working. Everything's all jarring. Love you.